Hey friends, Barkey Dog here, back with another movie review. Italian sci-fi movies. They're over the top, they're kitschy, they can look a little cheap, and they're kind of dopey. But they're also a whole lot of fun. And I've got one for you that has all of those elements, both fun and dopey, that these movies are known for. So this time, we're talking about Star Pilot, also known as 2+5 Missione Hydra from 1966. Our story goes like this. A spaceship lands somewhere in the countryside one night, but no one can find it. Now, after a few years, a research team is investigating the area, including this professor and his smoking hot daughter Louisa. Well, weird stuff is happening, like earthquakes and readings that don't make any sense and stuff like that. And then the team is attacked by Chinese spies. See, they figure that whatever the professor and his team have found, they want it for China. Well, that leads to one thing, and that leads to another, and that leads to something else, as it so often does. The whole lot get captured by the crew of the spaceship. This ship is commanded by Endora from Bewitched, if she were younger and hotter. They come from the planet Hydra, and they brook no nonsense. See, their whole world is regimented, and you can't even choose your own mate. You get assigned one by the central computer. Ugh. Well, the aliens force the humans to help them repair their spaceship. Meanwhile, Louisa is held aboard as a hostage, but she's cool with that because she set her cap for one of the aliens, not Jeffrey Hunter here. And she does everything she can to break through his icy demeanor and win him over. Whoa, well, that win me over. Oh, soon the ship is repaired, but the aliens have secret orders to take the humans along with them to help man the ship because they're short-handed, whether the humans want to go or not. They reach a planet on the way and land for more repairs, and oh, look out, they landed on Taurus 2 from Star Trek, apparently. Off they go back into space and have more adventures, but now they get caught in a faster-than-light time shift. Can our heroes escape and get back to Earth? Will the aliens succeed? And what of love? In our cast, there are a few name brands, sorta. If you followed Italian cinema, you may know some. The man of action here is played by Mario Novelli, and not Jeffrey Hunter was played by Kirk Morris. Both appeared in various sword and sandal pictures, Hercules movies, and Italian horror movies. Director Pietro Francisi directed several of these kind of movies in his career, such as Hercules Unchained. The professor here is Roland Lasafre, and he had a long career in Italian films. He also pops up in other films, like this Hitchcock picture. There he is with Cary Grant in To Catch a Thief. Lenora Ruffo plays the space chick Endora. She's pretty much the star of this picture. She leads a lot of the action, and I liked her as the commander. And then, there's Louisa, played by Leontine Snell. Wow, she's the best special effect they have in this movie. Whoa! She was obviously having fun with the whole thing. She's sassy and sexy and lights up every scene she's in. And let's be honest, she steals the show. Comparatively, the men in the movie come off as kind of flat, so these two ladies are probably the biggest reason to watch this thing. Both are great. If you get the feeling Mission Hydra is a hodgepodge that they just made up as they went along, well, that's pretty much just what happened. They had a budget and a story, but the director, he pretty much just created the movie more or less on the fly. So you have this odd mix of sci-fi, espionage, James Bond, comedy, parody, satire, who knows what anymore. It's so crazy and a lot of fun. Now, they didn't have much money, since sci-fi wasn't a big staple in Italy at the time. In keeping with those budget restraints, the movie recycles footage from 2 other films. Primarily a Toho science fiction picture called Gorath from 1962. All the space stuff came from that. Then, with the worldwide popularity of Star Wars when that came out, that led to the reissue of Missione Hydra. It was dubbed, called Star Pilot, and came out in a slightly altered form. That version used some clips from 1976's Doomsday Machine. No, not the Star Trek episode, but a movie. So, what about this thing? Well, it really is swinging for the fences, isn't it? I think the addition of the Chinese spies was pretty dumb. They could have done without that, but I guess it gave us some baddies for the heroes to tangle with. Again, the ladies steal the show here. It's campy, it's goofy, it's dopey, and a whole lot of fun. So I'm giving Star Pilot, otherwise known as 2+5 Missione Hydra, 2.5 paws up. It's a hoot and well worth a watch. Be sure to get this version on Blu-ray from Kino Lorber. The print is pristine, and it has both the original Italian version, which is the one I screened, and the recut English dubbed version. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.